Hey, as you notice, it's just one Roma guy right now. Mike is off saving the world one mortgage at a time, so you're stuck with me this week. This week's going to be a little different. Instead of covering the historical topics we've been covering last couple of episodes, we're going to talk today about COVID-19. And I know that COVID-19 is a topic that we all have been hearing a lot about for the past several months, right? Living in our isolation sort of bubbles. And we know that the situation is evolving quickly. Today, we really want to spend the time to talk about COVID-19 and its impacts upon Roma communities throughout the world. So to do that, we've invited 4 scholars, activists, and Roma themselves to speak about COVID-19 and the impact upon their communities. We have a Romanian Roma activist and legal experts. We have an American Czech Roma scholar and activist. We have an English Romani Gypsy scholar and activist, and we have a Brazilian journalist who's been covering closely the situation for Roma in Brazil. So instead of me talking on, I'm going to allow them to speak. We won't spend the time to translate these because we think it's important for people to really understand it in their own dialects, that these are real Roma people talking about the situation they're seeing on the ground. We hope you enjoy. We hope you keep subscribing to these Roma guys. We hope you check out our nonprofit website, Rom Sam Yek. Right now, you can find us on Facebook, a website soon to come. And we hope that you continue to really fight the good fight and strive for a better and more equitable world for Roma.
Hi, my name is Lisa Smith and I'm Youth Editor at Travellers Times, a national magazine for Roma and travellers in the UK, and we're based in England. So at the moment there's around 10,000 Gypsy and Traveller people living roadside in England on what's called unauthorised encampments. So these are unofficial stopping places, and around 70,000 people who are living on official sites, but there are no exact statistics, and it's estimated that over 68% of Gypsies and Travellers now live in houses. Our communities are known to face some of the most severe health inequalities and poor life outcomes amongst the UK population, with higher rates of long-term illness, lower life expectancies, higher overall prevalence of reported chest pain, and high levels of respiratory problems, all mean that there is a disproportionately high representation of people from our communities that will be at increased risk of severe illness from the coronavirus. Despite this, the guidance released by Public Health England on self-isolation has no information on how to self-isolate on an unauthorised encampment or on a traveller site, nor advises if this is even possible given the confined living spaces. It's estimated at the moment that there's around 3,000 families who are living roadside who have limited or no access to water or basic sanitation, and a number of local authorities continue to evict Gypsy and Traveller families from pillar to post. For those who are living on official sites, many Traveller site managers are unaware of the basic actions that they need to take to support their site residents to self-isolate or protect themselves during the pandemic. However, in the absence of no specific advice from government, people are taking the threat of coronavirus seriously, and people are doing what they can to look after their own health and the health of the people that they love, with the information and the resources that they've got available to them. We've seen the media viciously attack Gypsies and Travellers over the lockdown period and be used as a scapegoat to direct fear and hatred to and in certain troubling times. I've seen headlines like "My Big Fat Gypsy Funerals" and just the general stereotype of criminality and how we are flouting lockdown rules. In April, it got particularly bad after the airing of a programme called The Truth About Traveller Crime, which was broadcast on Channel 4 on the 16th of April. On national TV, we are being othered and demonised. Frustratingly, at a time when many Gypsies and Travellers are working hard as frontline workers and supporting the local communities that they're living in. At this time, we found ourselves being compared to terrorist organisations by an MP on national TV. The documentary suggested that there was a link between the location of some sites and increased crime rates. Following this, we received a lot of racially motivated hate, particularly online. People calling for forced sterilisation, the burning of people alive in their caravans, that people that we should be wiped out by the coronavirus and similar comments. Hundreds of people have complained to Ofcom, the TV regulator, about the programme, but the damage has already been done. At a time when communities are facing increased strain because of the pandemic, we are now having to continue to counter claims of criminality as well. It's also feared that those families who are living roadside are now vulnerable to attack. There are currently multiple pressures on our communities, including raising rates of unemployment, poor access to healthcare, overcrowded living conditions, and hostility from the wider society. On the day of the lockdown, families across the UK were given clear guidance about how they should stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives. Soon after the lockdown, the Chancellor followed up with comforting news about furloughing people in employment, and later how the state would also protect the income of self-employed people. Now, parliamentarians and community members are calling on the government to urgently give similar clear guidance to nomadic communities and the insecurely housed Roma population about how they can protect themselves against COVID-19.
La ciodivä stavan bahtale me kamavte vakerel pale situacia Amerikate, Tandrea vertema, kajča amare Roma varesave nadžanen romanes, dáme vakerava gadžikanes. Dobrý den. Chtěla jsem vám něco říct o situaci tady v Americe. S koronavirem opravdu je to tak, jak vidíte v médiích. Vím, že například článek Reflex zveřejnil rozhovor s mojí blízkou kamarádkou, která je sestřička, která pracuje s pacientama nemocnými na koronavirus. Já sama jsem měla, teda respektive ještě mám koronavirus, trvá to strašně dlouho. Už jsem v 10. týdnu, ne těhotenství, ale koronaviru a vlastně furt ještě se zadejchávám, takže to není chřipečka, není to sranda, ale hlavně tady umírá, strašně moc lidí umírá, tady o hodně víc lidí, než je normálně tady touhle roční dobou. Žiju v New Yorku. Vím, že v České republice i na Slovensku je situace hodně dobrá, vlastně tam se to podařilo zastavit, proto spousta lidí má pocit, že vlastně o nic nejde, že to bylo zbytečný, že se jedná o podvod, nebylo to zbytečný. Co my bychom tady za to dali, kdyby se to včas bývalo zastavilo, aby jsme nemuseli každý z nás tady v mém okolí znát lidi, kteří umřeli, kteří už tady nejsou. To je včetně Romů, Gáčů, kdokoliv, prostě tady lidi umírají. Co dělám, abych pomohla, to je druhá otázka. Já teda pracuji na té kampani Saste Roma, aby jsme lidi informovali o tom, co potřebují vědět, aby zůstali zdraví, aby se nenakazili. Je i různá finanční pomoc, která je teď potřeba, protože samozřejmě lidi hodně strádají, jsou lidi, kteří nemají práci, jsou i lidi, kteří nemají co jíst, takže ty, kdo mají peníze, tak rozhodně by měli přispívat ostatním Romům. A jaký mám poselství pro Romy v České republice a na Slovensku? Pořád ještě se bojím o svoje příbuzný, který mám jak v Čechách, tak na Slovensku a doufám, že ta situace vydrží tak, jak je, to znamená, že nákazy je málo, ale nikde to není daný, opravdu ne, takže když prostě se podíváte na ty studie, na to, co se děje v jiných zemích, co se může dít po rozvolňování, co se může dít na podzim, tak opravdu to neznamená, že když je situace teďka dobrá, že to tak zůstane. Takže potřebujeme, aby lidi pochopili, je to vážná věc, je to nebezpečný, umírá se na to, spousta lidí, většina lidí to přežije, ale to neznamená, že to přežijou ve zdraví. Jsou opravdu docela některé i dlouhodobé následky, ještě pořád nevíme, co všechno ten virus dělá. Nepřála bych vám to. Takže hlavně dávejte pozor a pokud můžete, tak noste roušky, nechoďte zbytečně, nezdružujte se zbytečně a prostě sledujte, co si myslím, že je teďka nejdůležitější, držet pohromadě, musíme si navzájem pomáhat, odolat těm dezinformacím, které všude kolujou po internetu, je jich strašně moc, drtivá většina toho, co teďka vidím na YouTube, jsou prostě naprostý lži. Možná to vypadá věrohodně, ale tohle není názor většiny doktorů. Pokud chceme, aby nás doktoři nadál ošetřovali, aby nám zachraňovali životy, když je to potřeba, tak musíme věřit tomu, co říká většina doktorů. A to jsou prostě bohužel informace, které nás děsí, ale je to tak.
Mentirala Shibá, Atuchas Calons e Calins, que uma salipem, se ala jalanda palém de lustra. Diqueiras chaburrons e chaburrins, escolha de ribesco dos gajon, dos rele, que sila tudo na salão, e jalastinhal na salipem pranusca. Querda sueque na torda, no queire, Shida butilachão no vais, o queire, as creque, os estaribem, os perron, Shido ordipem no muis, Shoda com chimbilho vais, que do vele, de que ela nusca saron com sastipem. Mexa jala chibá para tunsas calons e calins, que na salipem, se ala jalanda palém de nusca. Escoda de ribesco dos gajon, dos rele, que se ala tudo na salão, e jalastinhal na salipem para nusca. No Brasil, por muitos séculos, uma das questões mais urgentes acerca das comunidades ciganas, sem dúvida, foi a perseguição policial. E este é um problema que continua acontecendo ainda hoje com os grupos que continuam no país. O governo federal não faz ideia, não tem estatísticas sobre o número exato de pessoas ciganas vivendo no país. Mas hoje, estima-se que nós somamos em torno de 500 mil pessoas no país. E dessas pessoas, a sua imensa maioria fixou residência. Mas independente se fixou residência ou continuou nômades, a maioria das pessoas ciganas também continua em situação de vulnerabilidade social e exclusão. E por muitos séculos, nós também sofremos um racismo histórico e políticas de perseguição que afloram durante a pandemia. Recentemente, algumas cidades do estado do Paraná expulsaram grupos nômades ciganos por acreditarem que eles eram vetores do Covid. Sem qualquer atendimento, sem qualquer teste, apenas baseado num racismo histórico. Além disso, o Covid-19 também impactou na fonte de renda das famílias ciganas, porque na maioria também trabalham com comércio informal e, por isso, essa atividade foi suspensa durante essa fase da pandemia por conta das medidas de isolamento e de prevenção ao coronavírus, e essas pessoas estão passando dificuldades. Dificuldades para comprar materiais de limpeza e de higiene, dificuldades para comprar, inclusive, produtos alimentares. Além disso, as comunidades que continuam nômades, muitas não têm acesso à água, à infraestrutura de saneamento básico, não são cadastradas em auxílios sociais. Então, essas comunidades elas precisam ser assistidas melhor pelos municípios. Além disso, a gente também pode dizer que as pessoas não ciganas, principalmente os formuladores de políticas públicas, eles precisam acolher as pessoas ciganas com políticas afirmativas de reparação histórica, que garantam atendimento com equidade na saúde, na educação. É isso que a gente espera que os governos façam em favor das comunidades ciganas e que as pessoas não ciganas acolham, respeitem a nossa cultura, reconheçam as nossas tradições milenares.
E pandemia do coronavírus já decans la de comunidade. Samas but angle avanceme manush que essa de buki, que essa de ramos, que essa de leite pouquinho pesque lumina, pesco pai. Sea, aracanaga manael. Risale propaganda estrenatata, codolani nas loie, bicharnas, pai, treinas, poate de chupangene andalinga loie, acanaca, și mai trăim. Sau mai cările de comunitate. Se ai poliția sas, nu mai andamare gawa, ca să am but, cam ni te pandila mendri, te păzâna me din acles de lucavri. Mai sas scandaluri, romengă, dar sas panșo. Ce trebuie să te călningă care e poliție te, n-am mai călne de client, n-am mai călne de jan, hate ayan kada de nasul. Cada lasas cel mai baro efectul că Sam parpalen că trianda berșanța. Sorsaz danglal, risalen parpal. Olgaje, gamela maruna sol. Socărdeam ame, me, sodași de maju sarden, gădeam pe aia de euforia, gădeam pe aia de Constanța, mai deam-le habe, mai deam-le săpunuri, pastă de disca de darte, dar știi mai încărăm peschi igienă, hai ca încă, dar știți penască, ajutiți-le te contestim pesca amenzi, să but amenzi, să șăl hai beș milioane. Amenzi, că ai trebun contestime, te napochinele amare manuș. So da știi penam pe mengă. Cel de penam de pe 6 Andrei, că se balavri, că las o virusul, că la descăre, hai să te meras. Mediclem hai iașundem, că de asas. Andalțăndărei, pașaman că 3 ani da kilometra ca țar, s-a zmaș că e mulne, că lineu coronavirus, s-a internime, așa încă foarte nasol. Dar știți de pacheas, dar știți de na pacheas. Dar sus mai important, tu te bășesc dur, virusul ăsta te avem să te veste.
All of our guests highlighted the ways in which COVID-19 and the global pandemic have been impacting Roma communities around the world. One of the things that they also highlighted was the fact that with the pandemic has come a new rise in discrimination, violence, and racial profiling around the ethnic identity of Roma or other groups. As such, we wanted to make sure that we highlighted the ways that Roma unfortunately have faced the brunt of this issue. Most recently, there's been protests in Budapest, Hungary against Roma. In Romania, there's been many incidents of human rights abuses. And in Brazil, there has been many times where people have been quarantined in improper conditions. We, these Roma guys, along with Roma Samyek, want to continue to fight for more equality for Roma, along with you, we hope. And doing that means educating ourselves upon our history, educating others about us as people, as groups, as individuals, and highlighting the ways in which Roma individuals are really working to fight for a more equitable world. We hope that you continue to subscribe to our videos, and we are hoping that you continue to fight the good fight and hope for a better and more just world in the future.